This is Insight Industries, connecting Africa to the world.
Jua Kali. Jua Kali, those of you who know your Swahili, it literally means the hot heat of the sun, but it refers to the energy and the creativity and the innovation of those working in the informal sector, building from scratch those micro and small and eventually medium and then large enterprises.
But this is a very important sector for our economy.
As an African, I am truly grateful to Kenya for the leadership role and the contribution that Kenya continues to make to Pan-Africanism.
Welcome. Thank you so much, Roma from Kenya. And our PS. Thank you.
Sana tukijiita Wakenya, nchi yenye baraka. Tunajivunia sana tukijiita Wakenya, nchi yenye baraka. Kenya nchi yenye baraka. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kipenzi chetu, nchi yenye upendo, hatutaiacha daima na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Mama yangu tena ni baba yangu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Wote wananchi wa Kenya, kutumikia Kenya daima na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Tuna hapa ni Bwana Kenya daima, nikienda ng'ambo nitarudi. Ni Bwana Kenya daima, ngano kamwe na wabaya. Ni Bwana Kenya daima. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Caroline Karugu. I am PS for East African Community Affairs. Let me take this chance to welcome you to the Republic of Kenya and indeed to East Africa. We are a rich, diverse people and a one people at the same time. I'm so glad this morning that today we can have real conversations about MSMEs 25 years down the line. I've been a friend of the MSME industry for many years. I was in Rwanda, I think that was 2019. And so it's a space that is very close to my heart. I remember we had a conversation that must have been in 2019, and we agreed with MSMEs from East Africa. And we gave them an example of an advertisement that I think that the Nation Media Group used to have. The advertisement used to be called Utahama Leni. I don't know how many of you remember Utahama Leni, Kenyans in the group. Just raise your hand if you remember Utahama Leni. This old guy who was still living with his mother, and it was time for him to go. I think he must have been 40 years old. And at that point in 2019, we challenged MSMEs that we don't want to be seeing you in every trade fair, because we want you to live from micro to small, from small to medium, from medium to large enterprises. And therefore, today when I was told I would sit in a panel that discusses access to finances, access to credit guarantees, I feel indeed extremely, extremely delighted that this is a conversation to be had at this time, because we must be able to scale our MSMEs into large companies. And let me tell you, East Africa is the place to be if you are from any other part of the world. this is the place that is going to get you the best returns of investment, and these are the people to invest in, the MSMEs in West Africa. I thank you very much.
Thank you, PS Caroline. Next time, if you ask if you've ever heard, if you're raising our hand, let you say we are now legendaries. We want to feel young. We don't want to look like historians. Just that question, just know. We know we saw it, but we don't want to say, because we'll guess our years, guess our age. Thank you. I'd like to know. PS Portrait, Regina.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, my sister Susan. Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Our chief guest, it is indeed an honor to be part of this team. As the PS Trade, this agenda is very close to my heart because the MSMEs are actually the transformers of development in this continent. 90% of our job creation is actually domiciled in this sector. We are having a youth bulge that we really need to take care of, and we can't stop at conversation level. This is the sector that will actually transform our economies into that productivity and growth that we are talking about. So today, as a panelist in the access to market and access to finance section, I am convinced that in that section we will be able to bring out issues that will leapfrog the MSME sector so that it transforms our economies to the level that we are talking about, first world. Thank you very much.
Now my big brother, Patrick, most of you have never known his proper name. His name is Patrick Kiburi Kilemi. Welcome, Patrick.
Thank you, PS. Our chief guest, allow me to start by the protocols already stated by the PS. Thank you again for this opportunity. Patrick Kilemi, yes, that works. PS for cooperatives. Cooperatives are really MSMEs.
I agree.
So in terms of the way we organize our business through cooperatives, we feel at home at the MSME because most of our cooperative movement are small business enterprises, more so in the agriculture sector. Most people treat agriculture as a small business, but we, the cooperative movement, are trying to organize our people so that they are treated and given the respect which they deserve because of the knowledge and contribution to this economy. So we are very happy to do it. This event, this MSME event is a ministerial event. Come and support my sister here, to come and support our family minister, and all the visitors visiting from all West Africa. Welcome again. We are very good hosts, and we look forward to a very fruitful engagement. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to mention one or two issues. First of all, we are very delighted as Kenyan executive to invite you to Kenya and for honoring our invitation. As a host ministry, we are very grateful that the President created this particular ministry in the year 2022, specifically to look at cooperatives and MSME for financial inclusion of people below the economic pyramid. This has been critical, and it is through this ministry that we have been able to put together these MSMEs. In fact, as we came in, we created an MSME Connect platform where we engage all these MSMEs on regular basis for them to tell us their problems and see how the government can tackle those particular problems. Because we find that this is a very important sector for our economy. And as a ministry, we cannot do everything at the same time. So we have selected 4 critical areas that we are focusing in for this particular 5 years. These particular 5 years of our medium-term plan. And the first one is access to finance, which we've been talking about. Second one, access to the market. What we are doing here is part of the access to the market. Digital transformation is very critical. This is one of our priority areas under the economic transformation agenda. And of course, making sure that these small businesses also adopt to climate changes that we are taking place. So green economic transformation and financing is very critical to these small institutions. So your coming is a good networking, is good experience, sharing experience, what is happening there, and I would request that you are informed as much as possible, because some of these people, this is the first time they are interacting with you. Some of them have never had a chance of going out of this particular country. So as you talk here, be basic, talk about them. They will feel that they are part of you. I thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Waziri, once again. A round of applause again.
And our Master of Ceremonies, in his absence, let me recognize His Excellency President William Ruto, the chairperson of the East African Community, as well as, of course, the President of the Republic of Kenya. Cabinet Secretary Wycliffe Oparanya, responsible for cooperatives, MSMEs development. Cabinet Secretaries that are here with us, the Cabinet Secretary for East African Affairs, the Cabinet Secretary, the Secretary to the Cabinet, Madam Executive Director of the East African Community, represented ably by the Deputy Executive Secretary of the East African Community. As an African, I am truly grateful to Kenya for the leadership role and the contribution that Kenya continues to make to Pan-Africanism. I invite Kenyans and I urge Kenyans to be willing to share your president with the rest of the continent, because the continent needs his leadership. Today, Your Excellencies, is an important day. The East African community's commitment to regional integration, industrial development, innovation, and empowering young people and SMEs reflects the broader ambitions of the African Union and the AFCFTA in particular, to build a single market, to create opportunities for young people and SMEs, MSMEs, to connect our regions, and to strengthen the value chains that will continue to power Africa's industrial development. Indeed, the East African community is a very strong collaborator and a building block upon which the AFCFTA is founded. The successes of the East African community, particularly in the area of free movement of business persons, as well as empowering young people, is a shining example of what our continent can achieve. As the EAC celebrates its achievements in regional integration, the AFCFTA, as a legal framework, provides the platform to translate this regional success into continental and global competitiveness.
This is Insight Industries, connecting Africa to the world.